Okay, I'm here at Eagles Peak in Wyoming, and this is what it most likely looks like during the search because of the snow. And what I'm going to do is show something I found interesting. If I go up to change the image, like this image right here, I can remove the snow just by moving to a different date. Now, this mountain has a sunny side and it has a shadow side. It is most likely the case that the helicopter pilot was able to see and search this side, and it was very easy to do so. But when we flip around this mountain to get to the north side, notice how the snow is still remains because it can't melt off. And that causes a potential issue where I think it's a higher probability that this guy's going to be he's going to be on the north side. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to change the date so that the snow is melted off completely. I don't remember what one of these images I have to, oh, there we go. Okay, the other thing I'm looking at is something that if you're not studying the tops of these mountains, you're going to miss something that I think is really important. And that is how far can a body fall if someone was to slip off the top right here? How far down would it go? How far down would the body go? Well, at this particular location, I'm finding human remains. I don't know if this video can transfer this to the same quality that I'm seeing, but there's a body right here. There's another one right there. There's the guy's head. Here's his arms. Looks like his legs are right there. And then if we go down further, there's another body right here. Now, the way I would interpret this is a very, very hazardous mountain peak. It's 11,300 feet. The wind blowing across this could be such that you get a wind gust of 70 or 80 miles an hour. That's going to knock you right off the top of this mountain. And the next question I got is, how far would a body fall? Well, I'm seeing more than one human remains over in this area. I'm seeing them over in this area. And the way I interpret that when I look at this is that don't expect a body. Let me back up a little bit. Don't expect a body to go from the top of here and fall all the way down into this glacier. Okay. If there are rough patches where you got it's extremely rough, you're going to get these bodies hanging up right up in here. Okay. And then the next hang up part, they're going to slide along. Oh, they're going to slide down here because there's nothing to hang up on. And then all of a sudden it gets really rough right here. And I'm looking at this for the first time. It looks like there's another body right here. Looks like a foot right there. A couple of legs. Here's somebody laying on their side. So when I see multiple bodies off of a location like this, that tells me something is causing people to fall. And the funnel effect would be right here. You see this ridge, the wind blowing along this ridge, funneling right up to here. So that if you plan to camp on this, your tent could be picked up and completely hurled over the top of this mountain. Or in the case of this person, that he was outside of his tent, they never found him. Just a wind gust comes up at 60, 70 miles an hour. You're going to be, if you're standing on the edge of this, that's enough to blow you right off the edge. But what I want to emphasize is it's a lot more difficult to find something on the north side of the mountain. There's a lot of places for a body to be hung up at still within the ridge area. Okay. Here's another body, right? Okay, so someone would have fallen from here, and I zoom in, I can see something right there. Okay, so that's the emphasis I want to make. Consider that anybody falling could get hung up very close to the ridge line. And then you look for the next hang up point. There's a hang up point there, and there's a couple bodies there to show that that's, you know, potential location. And then down to the next line is right there. And it may be very difficult for a body to make it further down here to this area. It's possible, but looks like there's a body right there. There's another one right here. So my assessment is that people are probably getting blown off the top of this mountain, and a wind gust could do that to you. I've been in areas with 70-mile-an-hour winds, and you can literally, lean into it about 25 degrees and stand up and still be standing up. So anyway, that's all I wanted to show.